Yo. Welcome back to Two Fried Eggs Podcast. It's so good to be back. We got the one and only Dolph over there, as always, who just burned the fuck out of himself. And right here, sandwiched in the middle, the cream to our Oreo, as I said earlier. You guys, we weren't recording them, but I did say it earlier. Keiser, what's up, dog? How you doing, man?
Yo, legends. Thank you for having me.
Dude. Thank you so much for coming on the show, brother. It's a pleasure.
So I have to ask the question: Are you Keiser SOSA?
Yeah. I'm Keiser SOSA. That's my
motherfucker.
ID.
That's amazing. I love that
name. Where that name came from, obviously it comes from the movie, The Usual Suspects.
Mm-hmm.
But as a child, growing up in Scotland, my family are a notorious family of criminals, criminal element. But I'm a good boy, so I'd never been in trouble.
I don't buy it.
I was in the street. Well, never been caught.
There it is.
Yeah, boy.
So I was in the street with my friends. There was a gang of like 13, 14 of us. And the police actually came, stopped us, and they asked me my name, my address. And when they heard my name, they were like, ain't no way you've never been in trouble. You're the Keiser SOSA. You're the criminal we've never caught yet. And all my friends just gave me that name, and it just stuck ever since then. So naturally, when I come onto gaming and on the computer, uploading and things like that, I just use it all the time.
Oh,
Make
yeah,
it part
dude.
of the intro, you know what I mean? It's always yo, my name is Keiser, like a ninja but wiser.
Fuck yeah, man.
Sticks in the head.
Oh, I love it.
So let me ask you this. First off, for everybody listening, obviously, to us Americans, you got an accent and whatnot. So where are you from?
I'm from Glasgow in Scotland.
Glasgow,
The
Scotland.
mighty city of Glasgow.
Dude, I'm super jealous of your accent. I ain't even gonna lie, dog.
You know,
I think you come over here in America and just slay, dude.
Yeah.
Like you'd
absolutely.
you'd be having dripping wet wop all over you.
Oh hell yeah, that sounds
I
good.
said wop for the young kids. That way we can get the younger
Bosch
crowd
wants to bang
listening
you
to
right
us.
now.
Yeah, dude,
Bosch
I'm like rock. You just can't tell because my wiener's small.
Yeah, well, I got 2 belly buttons, bro, and both of my.
One's an innie and one's a kind of an outie.
But one has a little like sack at the bottom.
Oh god,
A little growth on it.
Yeah.
So what we were talking about before we had to reset.
Where you at?
I'm in Florida. I am in between homes right now, which is so fun to talk about and so fun to tell people because they're like, "This is."
Yeah, but yours is a
crazy.
different situation though, man. Because it's not like you're going to be fucking homeless forever. You're just waiting a couple weeks to take possession of your land and get the
should be
house
9-10
on
days. 9-10 days from now.
Yeah. When are they actually placing? Guys, if you didn't know, Dolph is actually, well, like you said, we talked about it a little bit before because we had a little mix up. But anyway, Dolph is in Florida right now. He was in Louisiana, and he is moving out of where he was living and purchasing his own land for the first fucking time, which is pretty dope. It's pretty badass, dude. It's like some fucking land, dude, that's got a goddamn river right next to it for fishing and all kinds of shit, and alligators to jump up and eat him when he's sitting there, stoned off his ass on the bank.
Yeah.
Gators. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some gators around there. It actually flows into the Red River
and shit.
It's super cool.
The Red River. Nice.
Yeah, which is a huge river. Goes, I want to say, it goes from South Louisiana. I think it's up there by you, isn't it? Bosch?
Me?
The Red River?
It's not
The Red River.
Scotland, Bosch.
No, I have no fucking clue. We got the Missouri River, we got the Platte River, we got the Mississippi River.
Okay, so where does the Red River go? Let's see. Red River.
Kaiser's over here like, motherfucker, I don't even live over there. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I know the Mississippi River, one of the biggest rivers in the world. You know what I mean? The Missouri.
Oh, it is?
Well.
See, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that shit. The fuck?
Oh, hell yeah. The part of Glasgow I'm from is traditionally where the shipbuilders were during the Second World War and the First World War. So it's a large shipbuilding community on the River Clyde. So
like Glasgow, that's like a famous deal, like famous area. Like why do I know the Glasgow name or city name? Is it like soccer or football for you guys or
Yeah.
Is that
You fucker.
well, whatever. This ain't no NFL shit we're talking about over here, you know.
I love it.
I got a lot of American friends, so when I try to explain to them about football, I always say soccer because that's the way it registers with them. They understand.
Yeah. That's the way we know it for sure.
Soccer. What it is we have one of the oldest clubs in the world in Glasgow Celtic. and we did have one of the oldest rivalries with Glasgow Rangers. But in 2012, Glasgow Rangers liquidated, and our fans celebrated. But they came back to life, and they used the same name again. You know what I mean? So they think they're still the same club, and we revel in telling them they are not the same club. So it's kind of like two massive NFL teams who are got a big rivalry, and one of them go to liquidation, dissolve the club. Someone comes in and buys the rights to the club and reestablishes it, and those fans still trying to claim the same history. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh yeah.
So the opposing fans revel and delight in letting them know you're not the same club. It is no longer the old firm. It is now the Glasgow Derby. So
that's
nice.
funny.
Dude,
it's good to hear this crazy fandom everywhere. Like for my name, Dolph, is from the Miami Dolphins. Like that's we're crazy here too.
Just dude, I'm gonna start. So this just made me think of it because I already got a little deal for you. But on my deal, do you have a Stream Deck? Do you have a Stream Deck, Keiser?
No, bro. Actually,
man. Well, I got a deal set up now through Stream Deck where I can just hit a button and record the audio through here, and as soon as I hit it again, it stops it. Right. So that's how I got those new alerts and stuff that I did. And then I made those buttons. I made a button for Builder and Chris now. I'm just testing it out today. Like one of them says, like Chris says something about fucking Cheetos, and Builder's is talking about him being grumpy. So as I go, like I've already got one for Dolph, which the Dolphin obviously is going to have to do with Dolphins. But anyway, so I've got an idea for that. And I think as we go and like these buddies, like, you know, you and Transform and everybody that I'm gaming with as well, will eventually just like as I get to know people, start making just buttons for them to hit when they come in, chat and shit, talking shit and stuff. You know, it'll be fun.
Well,
that's cool.
I know what my button needs to be, bro. It needs to be me screaming freedom.
Freedom. Dude, no, you know what talking to you really makes me think about, especially since we were just talking about what should I say, soccer or football? I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say soccer because that's what most of our listeners know. Hey, what's up, cool man?
Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Hell yeah, cool man.
Waving to the podcast. I was enjoy you.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome across the pond. Yeah.
You make me. Have you ever seen the movie Green Street Hooligans?
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think about because that was a gangster ass movie, dude. Like I'm not into soccer even. You know, I just don't watch a whole lot of soccer, but Green Street Hooligans is a beast of a show, dude. Like that's a great movie.
That's kind of if you take like Green Street in 1980s soccer hooliganism, because that's where it's very much from, the 1980s leading into the early 1990s. Mm-hmm. In comparison, where I'm from in Glasgow is the only other city that kind of compares is like New York. So Glasgow's kind of the New York of Scotland. And
I would say, I would not. That's like insulting Glasgow.
Yeah, no, bro. Like I'm going to give you a couple of examples of it, right, Dolph, bro? So Glasgow, as I said, it's like the New York of Scotland. The part of Glasgow that I'm from is like Hell's Kitchen. You know what I mean? It's the roughest, toughest part of Glasgow. Actually, being a Celtic fan, I live right next to Rangers' home stadium, which is Snake Mountain, as we call it, or Ibrox. So I live right next to the opposing fan stadium. So whenever they're playing at home, I'm in the street with my Celtic top on. I've got lots of people who are not very happy about it. It's maybe the equivalent to a White Sox fan living next to Yankee Stadium, you know, or a Red Sox fan next to Yankee Stadium sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just it's not a done thing. But
you ever get lost and listen to him? Like I'm not hearing half what he's saying. I'm just listening to how he's saying the words.
I'm hearing it, bro. But the accent stuff is beautiful.
It's amazing. Like I'm falling in love right here.
Yeah, I think
and he has no clue.
I'm about to propose, dude.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm unfortunately
Dolph. Anyway,
I'm married.
Florida.
So what's the right? What's the craziest thing like you've seen? Like, have you had any issues like with you or other fans where you've seen like like soccer games to opposing fans and stuff? Because I know like in the NFL with our actual football over here. Not that yours is actual football. That's not what I meant. But damn it, fuck, you know what I mean. But
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Football to you.
But there's always times where you see like fist fights and crazy stuff going on, and then going back to like Green Street, man, them fuckers would show up and start throwing bricks and shit, dude.
Well, in Scotland there is no firearms, right? So there's no sorts of guns or weapons.
I got a firearm sitting right behind me, bro.
Well, you see the difference, bro. Unless you're like
I have 6 in the house.
You know what's funny? Not to interrupt, but you know what's funny? I was literally like, "Hey, Dolph, check out my pistol!" Right before we went live with it, I was holding it up here. But anyway, yeah. So there's no pistols and stuff. Okay.
No. If there's pistols in Scotland, they're illegal. If you're caught carrying a pistol, you'll get 5 years in prison for having the pistol, and then a year for every round of ammunition you have with the pistol.
You know where I live, man. I can walk into, like, say tomorrow morning, I go buy a gun. I can put it in my waistband, conceal it, and carry it right away legally. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Same.
Like,
no license, no nothing, bro. You just carry it.
I have a license.
Here in Scotland, there's a lot of tribalism and gang mentality. So your local area, that's your area, that's where you're from, and you will protect it ardently. So like from the age of 12, 13, 14, you're running around the street and you're hitting each other with rocks and bottles.
Yeah.
And you're meeting up in large gangs. Like there's like maybe 15, 20 of you and your friends, and you're all having a drink, having a smoke, and having a fight. The worst I've ever seen.
Having a fight. Like it's just just like,
dude, Dolph, you've got to watch Green Street, man, because that'll kind of show you, because that's what they did, man. These groups, I'm not, you know, I know obviously I know a lot of that's played up for Hollywood or whatever, making movies and stuff or whatnot. Maybe not, I don't fucking know. But these guys are showing up, and there's like rivals between the soccer fans, and when they come together, these freaking gangs or whatever would fucking fight. But it was all bats, rocks, fucking. Next thing you know, somebody's swinging a bat, and next thing someone's chucking a fucking brick, and like it was just, there was no guns. They were fucking just grab whatever the fuck they had and just start beating each other's asses, dude.
So like in Glasgow, well, always use the war in Iraq as a reference, because at the same time as American and British forces went into Baghdad and the Triangle of Death, more people were murdered in Glasgow than were murdered in the Triangle of Death. So it's the murder capital of Europe. Knife crime is the largest thing that you see. People carrying knives, using knives.
Right, yeah.
Like large gangs of young boys, they'll all have knives, so they'll all carry like the lockback knives. You know what I mean? So
what's that? Lockback? Like a flip up?
Like a locking knife.
Yeah.
So like you'll have large gangs of youngsters carrying knives and trying to intimidate. But the worst I've ever seen in regards to football was seen a Rangers fan hitting the head with a road pick. You know, one of those picks.
Shit, yeah.
He got hit in the head with a road pick, and he ran away. He ran away along the street with the road pick sticking out his head.
Oh my god,
it was
dude.
Hilarious, bro. Absolutely hilarious, man.
Fuck, I'd probably piss myself, dog. I'd be like, oh shit.
Oh,
no, I've
God.
seen some shit too, man. So
Yeah.
But it is, it's wild stuff.
Yeah, I want to hear something funny.
Hell yeah.
So I'm in Central Florida. Kissimmee is where my father-in-law lives, and that's where I was earlier today. I'm not there now. Anyways, I go into Walmart because I need to buy a mouse for my computer because I'm working while I'm down here. So I walk in there, and it's locked up. Like it's on the little hook, but it's got the little block on the back of it. Like there's a little key or whatever that someone needs to put in there. So I look around. There's the dude, little Puerto Rican guy sitting there, not 2 aisles down. I walk up to him and said, "Hey, I want to buy a mouse." And he said, "I'm sorry, I don't speak English." And when I say that, he said it just like I just said it. I'm sorry, I don't speak English. Yes, he had a small accent, but that's the way he said it. I was like, so I was like, "Come with me." So I walked over to it and I pointed and said, "I want that."
Mm-hmm.
And he looked at me and he pointed over to the customer service at a line of 6 people because they're the ones that speak English, I guess. Mm-hmm. I said, "I'm not waiting in that line." So I pulled my little pocket knife out, fucked that bad boy, sliced it off of the thing and walked away and just paid for it. I just, he was like, "Holy shit."
Well, he ain't gonna tell no one, bro. He don't speak English. You know?
He doesn't speak English.
Right.
You don't know what the fuck I'm saying anyway.
What are you gonna do, bro? He's
gets
like,
even better.
"Fuck it, let him go."
The lady that was in line that had like her full thing of groceries right there, she watched the whole thing go down and she goes, "Hey, hop in front of me to get out of here quicker."
Nice,
she let me skip her in line too. It was a great day at Walmart. It was fun. I was just like,
Fucking
"Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, I don't speak English."
Do you guys have anything like you know what Walmart is?
Yeah, we have Asda, which is Asda Walmart.
Do you have like a thing over there? Like we have the people of Walmart?
Oh God.
Do you have people like walking over there with their fucking butt cracks hanging out and underwear pulled up over their jeans and
they're
their belly hanging out and shit? Yeah, that's what I mean. We have a thing over here called the people of fucking Walmart, where you literally just go around and fucking these videos of like the most cringe things people wear to Walmart and stuff. It's like all white trash shit, man. That's where I fit in the best.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I know.
I was looking at pictures of Glasgow, man. That's why I don't know if you noticed my face get all lit up, but I saw your Wikipedia and shit. Yeah,
I thought it was your
revelation.
It's pretty cool. It says, okay, what is Glasgow famous for? Glasgow. Hold on, listen to the number 2 thing. First is architecture, which I could tell it looks like beautiful shit, man. I was looking at the pictures. It's pretty amazing. New York, bro. You know what the second thing that they say Glasgow is most known for?
Me?
The world's friendliest city.
And you talk about gangs.
But you're just throwing bricks at each other. What the fuck?
That's teenagers, bro.
Third? Oh, I know why. Third is why you get that fucking fights and shit. That's because it's also known for whiskey. Oh, which means no, this is just Google. But if you're known for your whiskey over there, I feel like I need to come visit or something, bro. So what are you smoking on? Is that the ganja?
No. I used to.
Is it illegal there or?
Yeah, it's highly illegal here, bro. Well, not highly illegal. You don't get high off it, but yeah, it's illegal. It's a Class B. It's a Class B substance here. So if you're caught with enough for your own personal use in the street, the police will confiscate it and give you a fine. Any more than like if you're caught with like an ounce, then they'll accuse you of having it to supply it.
Like distribution,
yeah. You'll be charged with distribution. 100%.
Damn,
crazy.
But I'm just smoking tobacco. I did smoke cannabis. I smoked when I was 12 years old until I was 38. So I stopped smoking cannabis like 4 years ago.
Wait. How old are you?
I'm 41.
I hate when people
fuck up, dude.
I know, man. You look 12.
I thought you were like maybe early 30s.
Yeah.
41.
You need to just grow your beard out more so we can see more of the gray. That's what it is.
Because I see the gray.
I see a little gray right here, so that might give it away.
Dude, bro. There's bars of soap now that are supposed to help your gray hair turn back to your natural color.
Bro, I'm old, dog. I'm just gonna rock the gray. I'm cool with it.
I gotta try it, man. I gotta try it.
I'm trying to be like Builder and turn into a fucking silver fox.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, but I don't want to turn like Santa Claus. I can't wear red December anymore. Fuck, man. I gotta get my beard black.
I will wear a fucking Santa Claus outfit the whole fucking month of December. Fuck it.
Come here, girl. Sit on my lap.
Wait, do you guys celebrate Christmas?
Oh, hell yeah.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Did you just ask him? It's one of the most fucking Catholic places in the world.
Oh. Yeah. I don't fucking know shit. I'm just a dumb American, okay?
Yeah, well, obviously.
I'm just a fucking dumb American.
Dumb American.
Oh my God, do it again. Do that again.
One more time.
Just dumb American.
I love it, dude. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's my best equivalent to an American accent.
Oh, I love it.
I need to go full wrestler mode. You know what I mean? Full Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do?
I love it, bro. Fuck yeah. So wait, so Christmas is a big deal over there then?
As big as it is everywhere else.
Oh, I didn't know. I guess Santa Claus goes everywhere. Fuck it.
International Santa Claus. You know what I mean?
Oh,
if you actually
so
think
funny.
of Scotland, right? Lots of American people, as you know, right? You're American, just in case you didn't know. You know what I mean? But lots of American people, they forget that their foundations are largely people who immigrated from Europe, Scotland, and Ireland when America was discovered. So large, vast amounts of the population will be like, hell yeah, I'm 1/4 Scottish, I'm 1/4 Irish. You know what I mean? But they're actually telling the truth.
Oh no, I'm 27% Scottish and 20% Irish. My dad
German, and I don't know what else.
But my mom was pure Ukrainian Jew. Like it's crazy. Like I'm 52% Ukrainian Jew, and the rest of it is Scottish and Irish.
Hell yeah, bro! That's so really
because y'all fuck everybody over there.
Hell yeah! Well, we waited till we got over there, and then we done it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Scotland, largely, if you actually Google things that Scotland has invented, for a nation of 5 million people, the things Scotland has invented is unbelievable. I mean, a Scottish guy invented the American Navy. So America wouldn't have a navy if it wasn't for Scotland. Or pneumatic tires, or postage stamps, or even like just discovered the God particle, the Higgs boson. Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
The particle that gives all matter density. So that's after a professor, Professor Higgs, and he's actually Scottish as well.
I think I got to smoke more weed to understand this.
No, you don't.
Scotland.
No, I'm just joking, bro.
Of the universe, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He sounds like he had a lot of Scottish pride. That's cool, man. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
I went to a Scottish festival here, 3 months ago? It was pretty cool. They had the tartan games there, and they were out there sword fighting and shit too. It was pretty wild. Everybody's in kilts. Do you wear kilts? Do you have a kilt? Don't tell me you have a kilt.
Yeah, I own a kilt. Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, but is it one of that you have? Is it like the sheet that you pleat up yourself and fucking roll into, or is it one that you actually like zipper on and shit?
No, it's an actual traditional kilt. But,
okay.
A lot of things, right? One thing for a start, right? People who come here and visit Scotland from America, they think to themselves, "Hey, I'm gonna buy myself a kilt," and they don't realise that a kilt's like $800.
Yeah, it's real
really,
ones.
Yeah, it's really expensive, especially if.
Is it amazing not to wear anything under the kilt, like when the wind's blowing? Is it pretty amazing?
It would shrivel your nuts up faster than you want to know what, bro. You know
like a cold breeze come through, you're like, God damn, boy.
Ooh, yeah, get some of that.
I mean, I've never worn. I mean, you know? Yeah, I just want to get a kilt just to go fucking commando to see what it's like when the wind's blowing.
Go to Walmart. They have a fucking big and tall section for chicks.
I'm afraid I'd be sitting there and it would just be like a gentle breeze, and next thing you know, I start going, woo.
Yeah, but it's not going to move anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, nobody will be able to tell. So that's cool. Let me ask you this, man. So I'm looking at a map of where Glasgow's at. So there's the, what is it? What is that? What is it? Firth of Clyde or some shit?
Yeah, the Firth of Clyde.
Okay, so that from there. So say if you were going from that shore across Glasgow and to the other side over to the other side, like how long would it take you to drive that? Like I'm trying to decide how big it is from, say, if you were going from
scale wise.
Yeah, like how long would it take you to drive from one side to the other right there where Glasgow's at in that narrow part? Is it pretty big? Like would it take you days or?
Small, brother. It's like in comparison, I can drive from Glasgow to England to Edinburgh in under an hour. And from the northernmost point of Britain to the southerlymost point, it's about 1,000 miles. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's nowhere near the scale of America. You know?
Yeah, because I mean, it literally take us a day to drive across Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it took me a day to drive to here from Louisiana.
If I go from like where, say, I'm in Kansas City, which is, I don't know if you're familiar with that, but it's like dead center of the United States, pretty much. And for me to go from Kansas City to the southern point of Texas is like 20 hours to drive that. If you just go straight fucking through, like not stopping for anything but gas stations, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just that's interesting, man. Like that's what I've heard about, like in Europe and stuff like that. Is for me, it's weird to know that you can just go from country to country. You know what I'm saying? Fairly simple, because here, I mean, obviously you can go to Mexico or Canada, but I mean, you literally have to either jump on a plane for 14 hours or you know, drive for freaking days to get to them.
It's just
or at least a day or two.
And scale of America is completely different to Scotland.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm in the centre of the city here. I'm in the inner city. You know what I mean? But I can get in a car and drive for 20 minutes and I'll be in countryside. And it's rolling fields, cows and sheep, you name it. So it goes from very much city populace to very small areas very quickly.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
That's kind of like where I live at too. There's a huge city, like dense population and whatever. But then I live out 15 minutes outside of the city, like my land is. And there's a 50 acre cow pasture across the street from my house.
Yeah.
It's just perfect out there.
Is that where you're going to put the wheat plantation?
I hope so.
Once it's legal, absolutely. I will stay legal. I'm not. Yes, as soon as I can, I'm going to plant. I have 2 acres, and I guarantee I will plant as much as I can get on there if I can.
I'm really thinking about starting growing, man. It's $100
You're crazy
a
if you
year
don't.
here. It's
Who
$100
the fuck
a year
cares?
here to start growing. It's going to be about 500 to 1,000 to get started, I think. And then
how many pounds
try.
do you get off these? What's the yield? Like when you talk to Kippa, what's the yield of like a single grow? What does he get, a pound out of it?
I think probably.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't.
Let's say
actually know.
he
I'd
gets a
have to ask
pound
him
out of
again,
the four plants that he plants. Let's say he does a pound.
Yeah.
How long will that last you? That'll take you a year to smoke it, won't it?
I smoke about no. If I had nonstop, I probably could get to where I'm going through an ounce a week.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you still have.
But yeah, that's still a lot.
You
But I don't
still
think
have
you're
a
going
lot.
to get. Yeah. Like me starting out, I'm not going to get near that kind of yield though.
Well, if you fucking listen to people that you know, you can. Because I mean, the only reason that people don't get the right yield out of it is because they don't fucking listen and they try to do shit themselves and don't pay attention to it. If you pay attention, you listen to your boys that know how to grow. Not me, but your boys that know how to grow. Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah,
you can get it. You can get a huge
Then we're going to
yield
bring
out of it.
Keiser over here and get him all baked up. And
Oh
he gets
hell
come to
yeah!
America. So what
I'll
else?
dangle him out there with some gators and shit. And
Right.
Wrestling.
Switching gears here a little bit, man. What originally got you, back to the whole streaming thing and stuff? What originally got you into like streaming, or what got you started streaming? How long have you been streaming?
Well,
Can you ask one question at a time, boss?
Nope, two.
Yeah.
He's doubling up.
that's okay. I'll roll through it.
He's a smart guy, bro.
I'm
Actually,
just too stoned.
I was playing Call of Duty with my friends. I was part of a gaming organisation, a clan. We were trying to go pro playing Call of Duty. So we were always there and thereabouts, but never actually made it anywhere serious. But we were firmly amateur levels, I would say. And I was creating YouTube content from that. So I have like years upon years of stacked YouTube content. Really editing the videos and then uploading, edit and then upload. You guys will probably do the same. You edit your own videos and then upload them to YouTube. Just for building support. And then I kind of fell away from it. Stopped playing Call of Duty on Infinite Warfare because I had all my eggs in one basket. I wanted Ghost 2, and they brought Space Call of Duty, and I was like, fuck that shit. I'm not playing that shit. You know what I mean? Guys are you shooting a guy and he's fucking floating away and stuff. I'm like, fuck that shit. So I stopped playing Call of Duty.
Good. Sorry.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I thought,
it's a pumpkin spice blunt.
oh, nice.
I'm getting white crow wasted tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We apologize. You have to watch out for him. He's on some pills along with some fucking other shit right now. He's toasted as fuck.
Oh yeah. It's the only way to fly.
Right.
So getting back to
Flying.
Saying,
Yeah. Yep.
oh yeah, dog. I was going to say as well, bro. My only experience of the Miami Dolphins is from Ace Ventura. And it's like, think
Fuck
what I
yeah,
know.
dude.
Think
Yeah,
what I know.
yeah.
And when he
Yeah.
off and he's like, can't hide Captain Winky.
Oh god, I fucking love
So
it.
bad, dude.
Dude, that movie brought so many people to being fans of the Dolphins. It's crazy. Like I've talked to people, they're like, well, how'd you become a fan? They're like, I watched Ace Ventura while I was fucking 8, and here we are.
Right now, this day and age, man, you couldn't even get away with that shit over here in America now.
No.
So many people be so butthurt. Like, everybody's so fucking, like, self-censored over here. A lot of people are, because they're afraid that the woke will gang up and just fucking, cancel you or whatever, dude. You never know.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that movie would never fly now. But anyway, we're sorry. We're stoned. This is kind of the way this shit goes. We kind of bounce all over the fucking place. So you were telling us about how you were got started streaming and whatnot.
Yeah. So I was YouTubing, creating content for YouTube. And I used to make enough money a month to buy a packet of cigarette papers. So it was like 36 pence a month from creating content. You know what I mean? It was nothing major, nothing massive, just as you do on YouTube, hoping to get discovered. So I have years of YouTube content sitting there on YouTube that sometimes I go back and watch and I laugh at myself. I find myself highly entertaining. You know what I mean? If you ever get the chance, check out the Keiser's YouTube. Go back and watch some of those old Call of Duty videos.
I'll post your link
we'll
below.
link it, bro, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, please go give him a few views and watch his awesomeness. I know you carried him tonight in y'all's wins. I get that. I mean, you carried him completely. Absolutely.
Boss was right there with me.
What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
If he wouldn't have had that trick with the fucking fire,
Bro, that ain't, dude, that thing's gangster,
you were
huh?
fucking,
That's gangster.
I showed my brother that. I was like, dude, this is so fucking
For the
OP.
people that don't know, we're talking about Farlight 84. That's what Keiser and I were playing tonight. Dolph's getting ready to start playing it when he gets back to streaming.
So much
And
fun,
it's a great game, dude. Like, especially, like, I enjoy it, like, just when I jump on it first, it's fun. But when you get people like you and Transform and you know, Havoc and everybody else has been playing, dude, there's a ton of them that it's dude, it's so much
Skyhawks
fun.
is good,
so
right?
much fun. Yeah, Skyhawks, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Skyhawks is a good guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good streamer. Entertaining.
I love Skyhawks. He was on last week. I fucking love that guy.
So, sorry lads, right? As I was saying, coming away for the Call of Duty content in YouTube,
Yeah.
I went through a period of time where I lost my younger sister. She passed away, and I was pretty depressed.
Sorry to hear about that.
Damn, bro.
Didn't like walking the same streets where I lived and played with my sister, and she wasn't here anymore. So it was like a big loss, you know what I mean? And sort of fell away from creating content and doing anything there. I was like, it's going nowhere anyway. What's the point of it? But I kind of see it as a video chronicle. If ever anything happened to me, my kids could go back and they would get the full experience of what my personality was like. You know what I mean? Through my YouTube content.
Okay.
So I kind of love that. And anyway, I was feeling kind of low, and I just went onto Twitch, and I was on the Purple Snake, you know,
Yeah.
Twitch platform,
Uh-huh.
and I discovered Rossburger, who was playing a bit of Fortnite.
Yeah, I was watching him today, dude. He's a G.
And, like, in his foundations, he was playing from console, but he still had the same vibe, you know what I mean? He always had that vibe, and it just reached right down into the core of me, grabbed me by the nuts, picked me up, and it was like, man, that's what I want to do. I want to be a streamer.
Did you just say Rossburger grabbed you by the nuts?
Oh, hell yeah.
It sounded like it.
Oh, okay.
I wish he would. That big meaty arm, bro, just reached down
That's
into
right.
the lake of depression, grabbed me by the sack, and picked
Have
me
you
up.
ever
It's like,
have you ever
what are
noticed
doing?
that him and Lavi Havoc are about twins?
Oh, hell yeah. Well, funny you mentioned Lobby, right, bro, because I actually met Lobby through Rossburger's stream. And
No
Lobby
shit,
Havoc
yeah.
is
I've
actually
seen
my
I've seen
best
Havoc
friend.
over there in his chat too recently.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
just
yeah.
started watching him. For
Lobby
you guys that don't know, it's
Havoc.
Rossburger, and you know, for the Americans that can't understand this guy over here with this
Rossburger?
accent, you know. Yeah, there you go.
Rossburger.
Shit. No, I'm just
Rossburger?
yeah, you know, I'm just giving you a hard time, brother.
Yeah, that's no problem. Bro,
Don't worry,
actually,
I'll have subtitles. It's cool.
that's no problem. You probably won't generate connect to me and type them all yourself, bro.
I can't wait to watch the subtitles
I love
to see
it.
if it's really because I can
Oh, they'll be
understand.
hilarious. They never
Yes.
Love
generate
it.
correct.
I can't wait.
So you met up with Havoc and well, you met. Of course, you started watching Ross. This is before you'd done the YouTube stuff and all that, right? But you hadn't actually started streaming at that point.
Yeah, just after YouTube and before I started streaming, I watched Rossburger's stream, and he inspired me to take a bit of action, live stream, put my personality out there. Of course, through typing in chat and text chat, people can get a kind of sense of what you're like, but not really. And sometimes you can say things that are supposed to be funny and they're not received as you said them. You know what I mean?
I've never had that happen.
Right.
Yeah, you can't type sarcasm. You know what I mean?
Oh, I do. I still do it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't care.
I ended up live streaming on Twitch, and I joined Rossburger's team, which was Team Flex. So I was a part of Team Flex and really developing the stream, moving forward and growing quite large. And my son, that was my younger son who came down. I've got an older boy than him. His name is Lucius. That was Castiel, who was in the room, sorry. Lucius is actually autistic and non-verbal.
There's some great names.
Yeah, they are awesome names.
Yeah, well, my own name is Martin, you know what I mean? And I didn't want to give my kids one of those mediocre Bill or Bob.
Well, you fucking did. Right. You went hardcore. Yeah. I love it.
That's awesome.
I've got Jada is my oldest daughter. She's 19. And then Sasha, she is 13. And then Lucius is just turning 12. And Castiel is 10.
Damn, you got a group of kids.
Yeah. I got 4 kids.
Hell yeah,
so
I do too.
I wanted to give them all good names, you know what I mean? And,
hell yeah.
So I started streaming on the Twitch, doing really well. I ended up, when people come into the stream, I would dance, sing, jump around. I actually grabbed my cam for the top here, and just to my left is my window. I point it onto the driveway, and I've got a light up suit from Glowy Zoe. It makes me look like a stick man. And I go out in the driveway.
Nice, bro.
I dance on the driveway whenever someone subscribed or followed. I'd be right out there and dancing on the driveway. The neighbours would see me and stuff. So the stream is doing.
That's dope, man. I love that.
I'm going to get back to it. You know what I mean, bro? Back to it. So the stream was doing really well.
Oh, tell me when I'll sub.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I want to see you dance.
Oh, yeah, I'm counting on it, bro. You know what I mean?
That's funny, man. That's awesome.
That is awesome. Hell yeah. It's just so interesting to see, because when we bring you guys in and we talk to all these streamers, like there's so many cool ideas that you guys have that we may not catch being just viewers of your stream. And it's so cool that I get to hear all the fun shit that happens. It's cool, man. I love the stick figure thing is cool as shit, man.
Well, it's also so dope just talking to him, like getting to know, like you are, like you said, even with just even when you're watching somebody on stream, you do get to know them and stuff, but you don't get to sit down and just have an hour-long conversation with just you and them. You know what I'm saying? And we're just like sit here and talk and bullshit. And I know, like we try to showcase, you know, you're streaming at the same time, man. We're just having a conversation mixed in with it, and that's why I'm like jumping around from, you know, bit to bit, you know. But yeah, it's so awesome to get to know you. I think tonight, like we've played. How many times have we actually played together? Was this
first time that we shared?
First time.
Games.
Yeah. So it was dope, dude. We fucking wrecked some motherfuckers too.
Oh,
so it was a good
time.
Doing
a lot more, hopefully. Bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That's shit. I'm telling you it was awesome. Like I was really impressed. I was surprised that Bosch figured out a way to fuck people up like that. Well, you copied it. I know.
Yeah, I figured it out from the motherfuckers I thought were cheating, and then I realized, fuck, I can do that shit too.
I can cheat just the same.
I was just copying. They had a bunch of Chinese, Japanese looking letters and shit in their name, and they were fucking me up. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna try doing this. And then when you got good players like Keiser, you know, on the back of the car to jump out and start drawing their fire, and you just fucking wreck them, dude.
Yeah. So really, they shouldn't draw the fire to you. They should stay on Bosch.
They should try to get out of his line of fire and shoot the mech.
Okay, well, so I'm trying. I'm gonna play. I'm trying to. You know me. I don't
want to
like
try to get
going
distance between you and that mech because it's a very short distance thing. So
and
like
it's very
your best
short
bet to do
too,
would be
like,
a fucking jetpack back. Like just jetpack the fuck back and get distance, but at the same time, with say Keiser back trying to shoot, you got to try to break that line of sight as well to get behind a rock or something. Because even if you do jet back, he's still going to be lighting you up. So it's difficult, man, for sure.
It's a fucking good tactic, man. That's definitely cool.
It's good. Good fun to play as well. You have so much fun playing it, and it's been a while since not really been that long a while because I played DayZ. And that's one of my real passions is playing DayZ. I love to play DayZ. You know what I mean? Tie someone up, feed them some petrol. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know how we roll. You know what I mean?
You guys are fuckers. I love it.
I miss those times, man. Because back in the day, like I started out on console, and back in the day, we would do a whole lot of like taking hostages and stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
And it was a lot of fun.
It's just everybody killing now.
Yeah, right now, man. Yeah, dude. Like now, I've just been playing more like it's just straight PvP because we already have a group, you know. But it would be fun every once in a while to go and try to fucking, you know, take some hostages and torture them and shit. Because we used to like fucking tie them up and cut them a couple times and then try to make them escape and shit bandage before they die and shit. It was pretty fun.
Throw one bandage down, give them a knife each and make them fight for the bandage.
Yeah, we would tie them up. We'd get a rope and a burlap sack and we'd tie them up, put the burlap sack over their head, and then cut them and be like, all right, now we're going to count down from like say 5, and then you got to try to wiggle free, take the burlap sack off, grab a bandage, and bandage in time to live.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it was a lot of fun, dude. DayZ's
I'm sorry,
crazy.
but I would have just died. I would have let it. Yeah. If someone did that shit to
find
me,
the right people, but a lot of times you don't find the right person, then you just shoot them in the head or whatever.
Yeah. Kudos to people who do actually take part in. They go along with it. You know what I mean? They want to stay alive.
There's a lot of
always say sorry, Bosch, with DayZ. If they implemented something like the longer you live, the more skills you learn. Like maybe you craft faster, or you find instruments around the map, and the longer you stay alive, the more tunes you can play in the instrument. And then you're really invested in your character. You want to keep that guy alive.
Right.
And you'll do anything to keep him alive. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
that's
it's
my
like-
thing, because I get all geared up and shit. I get bored. Like, once I get fully geared, I'm just running and gunning until somebody finally kills me, you know, which a lot of times doesn't take long. But
It depends on where you are, but not really long.
yeah, like my whole fun of DayZ is getting looted up and those kind of experiences.
I've watched you run in
along
circles
the
for a
way,
whole
yeah.
night, so
Hell yeah. And it leaves you so much opportunity to interact with your chat and talk to the people who are coming into your chat, because you're just running around picking up some loot.
Yeah.
And of course, anything can happen at any time in DayZ. Someone can run
No
through the
shit.
bushes, fully geared. You know what I mean? Or freshies trying to attack you. You know what I mean? I always have a good time because, as you guys noticed, I have an accent. So the majority of the player base on DayZ is largely American. So when I approach them, I kind of get the reception of when you get a female gamer and you hear a female voice in DayZ, people are like, shit, that's a woman.
T-Boss just shoots her fucking faster. He's
Yeah,
an asshole.
Hell yeah.
I just chase him through the woods with a stick yelling, I'm going to kill you.
I'm gonna kill you. Well, they seem to get protected in DayZ, you know what I mean? Everyone wants the girl gamer with them. It brings attention to them. It brings attention to their stream, blah, blah, blah. And when they hear my accent as well, instantly I sound very friendly, so I get accepted. Instantly they're like, wow, where are you from? Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's
Before
funny.
you know it,
You're shooting people?
yeah, I'm dragging one guy to one
Right.
side and tying him up and putting a stake in the corner and putting a fire at his feet and burning him at the stake. And you know what I mean? Anything you can do to have fun on DayZ.
I fucking love it.
That's
love
one
it.
thing I found, and I've heard a lot about DayZ, though, is like from a streaming aspect, and I've experienced myself, is, and I'm actually getting away from it now. I'm doing pretty well right now, I think, is like when you build your whole community on DayZ and switch to another game, like those viewers are very DayZ oriented. So one of the things like I've found is like when you switch, and I've heard from other streamers, is going safe from DayZ to another game. If you built your community on there, it's so hard to pull people to other games because DayZ has diehard DayZ fans, man. Like
But you're getting views though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of got away from that now, but it's one of them games where you're like, from other streamers that are listening to this and stuff, you got to be careful, because if you do invest, say, your first 8-9 months from my experience into that one game, and then decide to start switching up, man, it is a very hard game to pull viewers from DayZ to, say, anything other than DayZ.
Yeah.
And
Because
it's
of survival element in the game.
Yeah.
And
Well, and
what
it's
it
just so
involves.
different than anything else, bro, because you can play DayZ so many different ways. Like, it's such an in-depth game. Like, it's just kind of, I mean, it's not for everyone. It's kind of slow paced. It's not always for me, but it is like just on a different level when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like a survival aspect and the interactions and the fucking just everything is pretty wild, man.
Every night is different when I'm playing DayZ. It's just nothing that is ever the same. Like one night it can be the most boring night and you're just sitting around fires and running around and fucking hunting and whatever. And then the next night you die 8 times because you just keep getting fucked up. Like just anywhere in between. That's why I love the game. And I'm the last person to tell you that I would love survival games,
Right.
but I love DayZ.
Yeah.
We
Fantastic.
talk about DayZ a lot on here, and like, again, for all of us being streamers, and being around social, stuff, I think if anybody is listening, like, DayZ is a great fucking game. It's a great fucking community. It's a great place to grow on, but I would highly suggest like playing DayZ 3 nights a week and something else from the get-go, and get your community used to switching games from the get-go. Because if you do like I did, I went at DayZ, like DayZ was the shit. I got on there and I'm like, okay, this is my shit. This is all I'm doing.
It is.
But eventually I got burnt out. It was just the stream snipers became a huge deal, and a huge problem and stuff like that. And then I went through a whole process. I'm just now building back
now
up
he just
from
has
that.
me stream sniping him.
Yeah, I'm just now building back up from that. And it's been a couple years rebuilding since I left streaming solely DayZ and jumping games and stuff. It's taken me probably 1 to 2 years to build back up to where I was when I left DayZ, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. So people would always say to me, like, when I started playing DayZ, it was on console. So, like, one of the first streamers of DayZ that I watched was OG Streets. and managed to share a few games on console.
Shout out
with
OG. He's a
fucking
badass.
OG.
Yeah.
Gang, gang.
He will go between both. He'll play on PC and he'll play on console, which I absolutely love. He never forgets that community, his origins, where he came from. And I got the chance to run a few games with him on console. And like when OG would play, he would like pick an individual server, and it would maybe a quieter server. But I was playing like the general population, just straight out servers, and people would be like, "Are you not worried about getting stream sniped?" And I was like, "Well, before that stream sniper finds me, gets to me, he needs to run through a world of shit. He needs to run through a world of DayZ and every freshie trying to kill him and steal his loot. It's not like he knows what server I'm on and he can go and gear up and come and find me. You know what I mean? Or he can be pre-geared and come and get me. You know what I mean? So, like, I was always on just the open servers, just the bog standard servers.
He's like, I don't give a shit. Come get me.
You come get me. You managed to stream snipe me. You managed to kill me. That's fine. I just treat it as a death. I'm not going to get bent out of shape about it. I'm not going to cry about it. And one thing I'm certainly not going to do is fucking advertise your punk ass. You know what I mean? I'm not going to.
Yeah. Our shit, I'll tell you, man, when I was on console before, it got so bad I couldn't play without getting stream sniped. So, and it got to where it was, I had groups. Of course, this was on console too, so don't get me wrong. A lot more kids and so on and so forth. But we got to where we would hide the server, and we got even in my Discord at one point. I had two guys, Big T and Unrecommendable, that were doing interviews for people to be able to play with me because of the stream sniping and stuff that was going on. You literally had to go through an interview process to be able to play on stream with me and shit.
Yeah, and he
still
wasn't
that bad, and I was still getting fucking murked and just it was crazy, bro. And so I left the game altogether at that point, and then went to Atlas, which was even worse.
I said, like, it wasn't that worse.
But I got stream sniped even worse over there, bro. It was ridiculous, but it was good times, man. Because on Atlas, sometimes I'd pull 400 plus people, so it was pretty crazy, man. It was good, but I was getting shit faced drunk too. So, do you drink?
The right way to go. Yeah.
I figured you have to drink, hold on, can you as I picture, from where you're at in Glasgow and stuff, you just being able to take a fifth of whiskey and drink it down and be like, fuck it, I'm good,
Yeah. No problem.
He said,
yeah, sure, buddy.
I got last night, I had a bottle of Jack Daniels, and I finished it. It's gone.
I can't tell if he's trolling me or not. I think he's fucking with me.
I'm being serious, bro.
I can't tell if you're trolling me or not, bro.
I've never had a hangover in my life. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a...
No, I don't know what you mean, because I drink now, and I'm dead for 2 days, bro, at least.
No. Never in my life have I had a hangover.
Yeah, I don't really drink anymore either. I'm fucking pussy now.
So it doesn't matter what I drink or how much I drink. The next day, I wake up and I'm fresh as a button, and my friends hate me for it. Because
I hate you now, too.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, hey, want to get another drink?
I used to be like that, maybe at one point. Not anymore, boy. Fuck.
Nah.
And everyone
not even
says
little.
To me, when I was 21, they were like, wait until you hit your 30s and you'll get that hangover. That hangover's coming. You know what I mean? And then when I hit my 40s, I'm 40s now, and they're like, oh, that hangover's coming. Wait till you hit your 50s. You know what I mean? But maybe one day.
God, we're all praying it'll come for you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
dude, I'm telling you, if I have a Friday night party stream, bro, and I drink and shit, I'm out.
He's hurting until Monday.
Yeah, I'm hurting. I mean, I'll still go live and do that shit, but I'm gonna be in pain.
Yeah, you got to be suffering through it. Yeah.
But I went months, dude, where I was doing shots for subs, dude, and we were just fucking getting wasted, bro.
Just getting mangled.
Wasted. Yeah. And I still get wasted, just in a way that doesn't really give me so much of a hangover anymore.
You do bongs for subs now, yeah?
Bongs for subs? I guess I could. Yeah, I could do rips. My problem is I kind of smoke when I want to smoke, dude. I want to turn it into a thing, So if I just want to smoke, whether I'm streaming or not, dude, I'm just gonna smoke,
Hell yeah.
This is the first time this guy over here, Dolph's, been able to actually smoke on stream, because he let's just say, I'm not gonna say why, but he has been unable to smoke on stream. Yeah. We'll just leave it at that. But it's cool
don't make me edit this out.
It's cool to see him puffing over there, It's the first time he's got to actually puff or what, vaporizer or some shit.
And this is a whole fucking I hit a whole blunt. This bitch is almost done.
So what are your goals, man? What are your goals coming up here? We're kind of getting close. I got, getting close to that deal. You got any good games see coming out? Or are you sticking to Farlight, or what else are you jumping around to?
Well, I'm jumping around from DayZ, Farlight. What actually happened was, as I said,
Nice pussy.
Sims 4 with Chris.
Yeah, that's Nala. That's my cat.
It's a good looking pussy you got there.
Hell yeah, man. Wanna stroke it?
Whoa!
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
It's just a kitten, Bosch. Relax.
Yeah.
So Daisy and Farlight?
Yeah, DayZ and Farlight right now.
Yeah, dude.
What actually happened was I moved from console, from streaming on console, like I said to you, going outside, dancing in the suit. The stream actually helped me buy my first ever PC.
Nice,
so this is
dude.
my first
Hell
ever
yeah.
PC, you know what I mean? Bought
Sick.
by the stream, helped me acquire it. So they expected me to come and step up that game, step up that production. And it kind of put a lot of pressure on me because I've never used a mouse and keyboard before. So moving right into that instantly and thinking, man, I can't go live looking like a fucking idiot, not being able to run around. And
I do that all the time, bro.
you know what I mean? I just did
That's his MO. That's what he does. Have you never watched my stream either? That's all I fucking do. I love it when I'm running through DayZ and all of a sudden there's a gunshot. My whole fucking screen jumps around and shit because I'm just
looking at the keyboard, where's the button?
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
no, my mouse jumps all over the place and shit whenever that happens. Oh, it's funny.
So moving from console and actually being pretty good at the game, right, where I could dominate a situation, I could take on a squad of 3 guys or 4 guys when I was lone wolfing, to PC, and naturally the player base is a lot more skilled as well. They're a lot better players, so you can't really go instantly into that game and lone wolf and take on entire squads of people, unless what I used to find is people who run in squads, usually you've got one player who's really good with a gun and the rest of the guys are kind of a bit weaker. You know what I mean? They'll scatter to the wind.
Yeah, that's like me with Chris and Builder.
If you take out,
I'm the really good one, and then you got Chris and Builder who are weaker.
Yeah, you're just backpacking them everywhere like a fanny pack and a snuggie. Come on, just equipping them like a vest. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Hell yeah. So when I
God.
moved over to PC, I kind of stepped away from streaming to deal with my son, and I moved into sports podcasts. So taking part in other people's podcasts on YouTube, talking about Glasgow Celtic, the latest game, the latest player signings, formations, you name it. Just discussing every aspect of the football team or soccer team. Bosh, just for you, right?
Yeah, thanks,
team.
bro.
So you can follow you. Yeah, I got you.
Thanks.
Yeah, so you can
I was
follow
about to
along.
yell, "Go Chiefs!" Oh wait.
But, I was looking actually at going back to streaming and going back to Twitch, and then Twitch made all those changes, and I was like,
Right.
fuck that, I ain't fueling someone's private jet and yacht through streaming.
Right. Yeah.
And then I seen Kick, and I was like, right, I'll set up my Kick channel, I'll get it going, I'll see if I can generate a bit of interest and some followers. And I'm actually, before I've even went live, I've passed the affiliate stage. I've achieved over those number of followers already.
Nice, man.
So I'm just ready just to imminently, within the next few days to a week. I don't know when this podcast comes out, so it might have already happened for you legends out there. Keiser on Kick, you know what I mean?
That's right. Hell
Boss
yeah.
Gaming on Kick. Wolf on Kick. Make sure you check him out.
Oh yeah.
And for your Americans, that's Kick.
Yeah.
I was enjoying him
him
talking about cock over there.
That's
He's
it,
talking about
that's it.
kicks and shit, some kicking balls. So I was like, hell yeah, go for
I
it.
love it, bro. I love it, dude.
So that's imminent, bro. I'm imminently going to be going live on Kick and bringing my stream back and having fun. Definitely with Farlight, definitely with DayZ, and hopefully
Right.
branching out to another couple of titles and playing another couple of games. I do play a bit of DBD, and I'm going to do that right for the start, like you said.
I've been thinking
yourself,
about getting
boss.
back into that a little bit, Dead by Daylight, man. That's
Oh yeah, good fun.
Yeah, it'd
Having
be
a
fun.
muppet
And then there's
weekend.
that new one that came out, like was it Jason or something, some shit,
Texas
like
Friday
Friday
the
the
13th
13th or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a Friday the 13th game that's similar to that shit too.
Yeah. So
I always scream like a girl a lot when I play those, so you know.
What? I love scared the fucking
Yeah.
Bosch. It's amazing scaring boss. I'm
Fucking
telling
hell,
you.
dude. Yeah, I love it too. Seeing as how I'm fat and gonna have a heart attack one day.
We're waiting for it.
I seen lots
Right?
of people with that Dixper, I believe it is, and they have it on the stream, and the chat can like donate some bits, and it will flash up like a big face on their screen.
Right,
You see the
yeah,
streamer
yeah.
like shit themselves, man. I'm like, that is the funniest shit out.
And then we need to get you one of the heart monitors, and it pulls up on fucking stream. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Everybody's told me to get that shit, but I'd be afraid to see it. You guys might actually start worrying about me then. Shit.
Boss would rip it off and we'd all be phoning an ambulance.
You overestimate our give a shit.
Yeah, right.
That's when the prayers and good vibes kick in, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That's right.
You just
That's
feel all
right.
that
Because I need to
rush
smoke
in
Dude,
the
there's
blood.
literally been some jump scares and shit that have happened to me, bro, where I fucking know my heart skipped.
Mhm.
Like I feel it in my
Yeah.
chest, bro. You know, like
Hell
those
yeah.
ones that really get you
I've
good,
seen
man. You're
them.
like, God damn, dude. Oh, it's yeah.
I remember the failed
Take the
ones that I've
shots.
done.
Sorry.
Failed-
What's that?
The failed jump scares that I've tried. You
Oh,
look over
yeah.
and you fucking see it pop up before it goes. Oh, it pissed me off.
Oh yeah.
Cat's jumping around on top of the PC now. You
Your
know?
pussy's fucking jumping around back.
God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Sorry. That's a
It's chasing flies. My pussy's
It's
chasing flies.
Popping the pussy back there.
hey, quit rubbing your pussy on camera.
Can't help it.
All right, fuck it, do it.
Rub it. Rub it harder.
Well, we can all see.
Woo!
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's
Dude,
like,
we're definitely gonna have to squad back up more. That shit was fun.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah!
yeah, I can't-
and on the other games as well, bro. Definitely DVD,
Yeah,
DayZ,
yeah.
anything like that.
Dude,
And
that'd be
fun.
fucking fun if we could get a full group together to play some Dead by Daylight.
Oh hell yeah!
Like on
know
I think
Rob
I'm
plays
gonna
it.
have a weekend stream coming up soon, bro. I could get that shit installed and we could try to get a full group. What you need, 5 people, right?
Four. And
Four.
the killers.
Because
separate.
so the killer's random. You can't have the killer be one of us, right?
No.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Well, you can have the people from
Like
the
I couldn't
community.
know if we could just keep rotating killers. Like if we had 5 people, can we make a group and do 4 survivors and just rotate who the killer is, or no?
I don't know if you can actually do that, bro. It would need to be like the killer, and he'd be like, "Right, I'm searching for a game," and then people jump in. But
I got you.
I do watch streamers who do tend to get the same people. Like they'll go against their friends. So I don't know if you can set up private lobbies where you can choose who the killer is and stuff like that. I'm not
Right.
really clued up about DBD. I just watched a bit of it. Played a little bit with Lobby Havoc. Me, Lobby, and Ben will play it. And Wifey.
I played it
and
once.
things like that.
Yeah, I played it a couple times. I'm far from good at it. It's been a long time ago.
Oh,
And I
I'm
was pretty-
horrendous at it, bro.
I'm horrible at it.
Yeah, I'll have to get it
play.
installed, bro, because that'd be cool, man. We'll just all get a group of us going one night and just
If it's a
fucking
Saturday,
play it
I'm
out.
down, man.
Yeah. Yeah, if I
Oh,
can get
yeah.
it on a weekend, that'd be a dope game to play for a weekend stream. Just get high as hell and fucking play Dead by Daylight.
And as you
It's
said
got a good
yourself,
following too. That game's popular as fuck, dude. There's still a lot of people that like.
It's just
That's
crazy.
another one of those games where some of those people are like, well, I guess all the games probably have it, but there's a lot of fucking just diehard Dead by Daylight streamers. You know
Yeah.
that's all they do. That's
Yeah.
their shit. Yep.
I
They
think
play
that's
killer or
true.
whatever, and some of them motherfuckers are good. I've watched some of them play, and you're like, God damn, bro.
Yeah, like I know I suck at that game. We played that one night and I kept dying or getting put on the hook or whatever the fuck it was.
Right, right.
yeah, hooked
Horrible.
up.
I'm not good at any game we play there. So, Kaiser, if you ever give up with me, I'm sorry.
We're gonna teach him. He's got to work. We got to work on him. We got to get him in Farlight, man.
Hell
Farlight
working
will
on
be
his
my
PvP.
first. It'll be my first like game like that. Period. Like the
Good
only
thing about Farlight is there's no fall off. So if you usually you'll have to lead them right if they're running side to side. You'll have to lead them right if you're with a sniper and stuff. But there's no bullet drop. So
I've
you don't
noticed
have
that.
you don't have to necessarily worry
There's
about
no
gauging
ranging.
up or anything like that. You just got to
Mhm.
get right on them because there's no bullet drop, which makes it a lot easier as
Yeah,
far as that goes. But at the same time, the people you're fighting against don't have fucking bullet drop either. So
Yeah.
it makes it fair, you know. So it's not like it's. I mean, it's just the way it is. Is shooting is a little bit easier, but then it's easier for everybody. So yeah, I think it'll be a good one to get in there and learn on because you don't have to worry about the bullet drop engage and that kind of shit.
I've done a lot of PvP in DayZ, so I'm good with shooting. Like I'm good with that. I just need to learn how to fucking move around and all that shit. So I'll be all right.
Well, anybody you? Oh,
Sorry,
go ahead,
Bob.
brother. No. Go ahead, man.
It's the same. Any streamer asks herself about any game they're going to play, right? Am I the best in the world at this game? Well, no.
Answer's
None of
always
us.
yes for me.
Well,
He's
you tell
delusional as
yourself
fuck.
whatever you want. Well, yeah, you know what I mean? That's one way to sell it. I see other streamers that scream that I'm the best in the game constantly, and they're not the best in the game. But if they can sell it that way and they bring that enthusiasm and hype, then they're entertaining streamers. So are people coming to watch your stream because you just have outstanding gaming skill? Because when I go and watch people with outstanding gaming skill, they're never really entertaining. They're not an entertaining personality.
Just
Well, I
learning
think
stuff from them.
Just to have that kind of skill, they have to be so focused on that fucking game, dude. Because you have to be laser focused on especially on those shooters that are fast paced and stuff for those guys to be as good as they are. You know, what
honestly, I there's one guy, and I'll have to find, and I'll follow up, and I'll tell you guys who it is. He was a Division II streamer, and he was one of the first streamers that I really watched a lot, and probably one of the first streamers I ever subbed to because he was just so entertaining. But he was amazing at it. Like he was very. And you ever play Division II or Division I?
I played the first one. I played the first.
It's a looter shooter. But there's PvP in it, which he plays PvP too, but it's PvE a lot of it. And even as good as he was, and as fast as he was going PvP or PvE, he was still just be a part of the community and talking and chatting, and it was just the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, I've been sweaty as fuck over there trying to win a PvP event and forgot about chat for an hour.
Hell yeah.
It happened, and I did it, and I've learned from it since then.
You end up dying.
What's that? Yo, I had blinders on. I was trying, dude, I got my goal. I wanted to get at least one kill, and I didn't want to die. And that was the PvP event for Dark Days. And I got 4 kills and 0 deaths. I was so excited about that. So I want a chopper. I like
that is one good thing about the BRs, I'll say, is that like even with maybe not every game, but a lot of times there are certain points where you get to like have a little break if the storm's moving a certain way and stuff like that, so that you can still focus on chat. But there's also been times since I started playing that, because DayZ, like you said, is such a more slow-paced game until it's not, right? There's a whole lot of slow, and then all hell just breaks loose.
Yeah. But, and then you're on the coast.
Yeah, the more I've played Far Light, the better I feel like I'm getting at, like jumping over and like switching, staying with chat and stuff. But at least on the BR, sometimes also there are those few breaks where you can actually, kind of sit back and chill if you're just kind of looking out and trying to find enemies and stuff,
I gotta say, you were definitely engaged today in chat, because I chatted with you a few times back and forth,
dude.
And yeah,
you know why?
Because you were stoned.
I know we're past the hour mark, so do you need to go, Keiser? Are you good for a minute or?
If I can get out for 2 seconds and then come back.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Yeah. Absolutely, homie. Yeah, absolutely.
He's like, come get me.
Yep. Absolutely.
One moment, mate.
So this shit I got here is what I've been smoking on, and that's the Lemon OG. It's from Elevate, but it's actually a sativa. And when I went to read on it, bro, and it was said that it was it was a sativa, but that it's been bred, or whatever you want to call it, to take the bad part of the sativa out for like anxiety patients.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. So I've smoking on it, bro, and it's pretty amazing. I've had no anxiety from it, but I'm not locked, and I think that's why it helped me, for one, in gameplay tonight, and I feel like helped me maybe be a little more active with chat as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that,
because I've been smoking a lot of the fucking indica shit, which kind of puts me locked down,
Yeah, man. Shit, I'm out of fucking weed.
You're out of weed, bro? Yeah, I'm down to roaches too myself.
No, I mean, I have some inside, but I'm out of weed where I'm at.
How you been doing, man? I know we're still live here, so we got a second.
Care.
How's everything with you? I know you've been going through it, so.
Yeah. I went to the ER last week. It's not my gallbladder. They say it's not my gallbladder giving me the pain, but I know it's my gallbladder because I've had an ultrasound. But they can't go off of what I tell them. They can only go off of what they see. So they tell me that it's my intestines inflamed up, which I do have that too. So right. But I just got my Stelara shot yesterday. So I'll be pretty even keeled by the end of this next week for the Crohn's stuff. My gallbladder's going to come out soon enough.
Right.
On a good note, that means that I'll be streaming pretty much for a week every day. Because
Well, one good thing about having to have the gallbladder. Welcome back, homie.
Yeah.
One good thing about the gallbladder thing, and of course it's still surgery, but that surgery is done so many fucking times now. That I think surgery itself, like, don't get me wrong, I've never had surgery, so I'd still be nervous. But at the same time, like, those doctors have done that motherfucker. They probably already done it once that day before you even fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is my
it's such a
fourth
common
surgery so.
now. I've never even been admitted into the hospital, bro. Like, I probably should have when I got my motorcycle wreck and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I can't do it. They freaked me out, bro.
No, I had open abdominal surgery, man. They
Excuse
pulled
me.
out 2 feet of my intestines, my terminal ileum, and my appendix all at one time.
Right.
Yeah, they saved my life.
You ever had surgery?
I destroyed my left knee when playing.
That's why he can drink like that, motherfucker. All right.
So I damaged my left knee, and it was like keyhole surgery. So it's just like it's like 2 little robotic fingers that they put inside my knee, and they pulled out part of the cartilage, stitched a part of it back down, and I was like hobbling around for maybe 6 months. You know what I mean? And then recovered.
Dude, I've been so lucky, dude, because I've done a lot of stupid shit. I got hit by a fucking car and got ran over. I've had, like, we used to fucking take this Ford Festiva, like, little car way back in the day, and it was such a small car we could lay on the roof of it and reach from side to side on the windows, right, and hold on, and then we would hill jump that motherfucker, dude. Like, holding on to the roof, and you'd go boom, and you'd hit the fucking deal, and it'd cave the roof in, and then your friends' buddies would, like, punch that motherfucker back up and shit, dude. But I've never broken an arm. I think the most I've maybe broke is playing football. I probably broke my pinky, bro, and that's it. Even when I fucking
I broke this twice.
Right, I got hit.
You can see. Look at it's like, it's like
right.
You can see it. It's been taped together for a year.
I broke both my pinkies, but I literally got high-sided, like hit a car going about 35, where I kind of laid the bike down, and when it hit, it flung me backwards up into the side of the car, caved in the side of the car, hit the ground. The car ran over my arm and my leg, and then still had no broken bones, bro. Like, I don't know, it's weird. So
you're a fucking caveman.
I've been super lucky, man. Super lucky.
The car was told.
That car was
Neanderthal.
Yeah, I fucked that car up. I showed that bitch who was boss,
Hell
yeah. Gee whiz. That's horrible.
So I don't remember if I knew we talked about you playing Farlight and DayZ. You got any games you're looking forward to that you've been watching about that are coming up or anything? Or just kind of chilling on DayZ and Farlight for now?
Yeah, just kind of chilling and seeing.
Well, how long's Farlight been out?
It's been on mobile for a few months, and I think
it was a phone game at first. Yeah.
It's been dropped on PC for about a month, if you're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, relatively new game, and I didn't see it coming. You know what I mean? I wasn't.
No, it just kind of came out of nowhere to me. I just started like playing. I'm like, I'm gonna play Fortnite because I wanted to, try something out. I never played it, and they had no build now. Well, then as soon as I started playing Fortnite, I see everybody playing Farlight. And I'm like, what the fuck? And
That's
then
funny.
Slowly I was like, nah, I don't know. It kind of just didn't look that great. But the more I watch people play, between like you and then there's, Skyhawks and, everybody else that whatever, I could name a bunch of people. But I was like, fuck it, I'm going to give it a go, dude. And I'm glad I did because it's fun as shit. It really is.
Yeah. It looks fun. Like if I've watched, let's see, what are the big ones? Call of Duty. I've watched Call of Duty. I've watched Battlefield. What are the other ones? Fortnite. I've watched
Apex.
Apex. I've watched that.
Valorant.
I've watched that.
And then Overwatch.
Overwatch. Okay, I've watched all 6 of those. I've never enjoyed any of them watching. Like I've never been actually like, wow, I like that game. It looks like something I want to play. This one, for some reason, it looks like it looks fun to me.
That's just because you saw me and Keiser fucking do
that is
car
absolutely
the
ganking
motherfuckers.
No, I can't even
like crazy tonight, bro.
Apply.
Keiser and I just wrecking motherfuckers.
You were melting that motherfucker. That was crazy though, dude. That's crazy.
Well, Keiser, I want to say, man, I appreciate you taking the time to come out here and chat with us, man, and especially, I mean, I know the first part of it there, talking about Glasgow and where you're from and stuff is so interesting. And I appreciate you taking the time to kind of go through that and, talk us through that because dude, I've never really traveled. I've never been out of the United States, especially. and I've never even seen most of the country I live in. So it's always so cool to talk to people from all, walks of life and different parts of the world and stuff, and hear about your experiences and stuff. And
I'm sending boss a bus ticket to come to my house.
Most of all, I appreciate you for becoming another good friend of mine and someone I can't wait to do a whole lot of gaming with and streaming with. And watch us grow into one of the biggest motherfucking communities of streamers there are. And I think we can fucking do it, man. But through podcasting and the streaming, and we got a fucking bunch of streamers of friends that are all hanging out right now and coming on this show and stuff, man. And I can't wait to see what the future brings, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
Thank you.
I got nothing but love for you, brother. And I know you got kids and stuff to tend to, and anybody you want to shout out or anything you want to, obviously, was it Keiser on Kick? And then you got your YouTube and anything else you need to plug away?
Nothing other than the legends who are here with me, Bosch and Dolph. Of course, my main man, Lobby Havoc. Always shout out Lobby Havoc.
Oh, yeah.
OG Treats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Respect what respect is due. These guys are
absolutely, man.
streamers.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
You guys as well, you know what I mean? I know what it takes to hit that live button. Some people get bogged down. It's never going to happen unless you do it. Just smash that live button, go live.
Just got to do it, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every second you're not in that chair, is someone else is in the chair and they're getting their viewers. And time is the most precious resource. Once it's spent, you can never get it back. So the people who are watching the streams as well and giving streamers their time, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
Oh, yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, guys, absolutely. Love it, brother. Hey, Keiser, nothing but love, homie. Dolph, nothing but love, man. I know you're going through it, brother. And just realize it's temporary. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And until next time, guys, 2 Fridays fucking podcast.